Yes, we
What's
are
up?
back.
We're
You
back.
know, TJ again bogarts himself into the show, and then he cuts off the stream.
I did it by accident. I was trying to remove myself from the stream and just habitually I hit end stream like I do at the end of every single stream. And I was like, once I hit it, I was like,
There's trouble streaming on Twitch right now, by the way.
How do you see that? It's not showing that on my side. It
Popped
says
up an error message. It says we are having trouble streaming on Twitch. This may be an issue on Twitch's end.
Okay.
So maybe Twitch is down.
I'd say probably not, but that's fine. But yes, I was the reason to blame for that.
Shock.
Yeah.
I'm
Anyway,
shocked.
but yes, we're up here. Good to hear that the show went well today. I'll skedaddle unless
try not to mess it up again.
Yeah, Jerry. Please don't end the stream again.
Jerry Mitchell.
Oh my gosh. If you go back X to the
we lost all the other comments. So sorry everybody that I had their comments starred. They're gone forever. TJ's fault.
You didn't lose it. Let me pull it up so you're able to God, X, give me a sec here, man.
I don't know. You come in and destroy everything.
I'll tell you what. Let's just read some more comments.
Yeah.
Anthony Rizzi says, thanks, TJ.
Thanks, TJ. There we go.
JP says, I can only infer that kerfluffle that is happening there. Yeah, it's TJ.
It was.
We started on time.
I'm shocked.
TJ why are you shocked?
You guys started on time.
Yeah, of course we started on time. But we know how to tell time here. Frank from Empire State says, and to think I was sort of glad to see TJ and was hoping he was going to stay on. Is he boiling water? LOL. Drew says, once again, as per usual, TJ screws everything up.
I did this time.
Every time.
No disputing that.
Goon says, was Rick DiPietro to Sun X what Lastings Millage was to TJ? No, not to that extent. No. Absolutely not. Matthew S. says, damn it, TJ. You effed everything up. Lost my comment. Typical.
Probably.
There it is. Frank says, TJ, stay on for a little.
Yeah.
No promises.
JP says, congrats, TJ. Seriously. Fire TJ, hire me, Matthew says.
Well, she hasn't had a child yet. We're about to go in about 3 hours. So
Drew says, TJ, now that you're on, check out my memes. Yeah, you did not give me access to the Islanders or Never Say Die Twitter, so I can't pull anything up.
Okay, I'll get it pulled up here for everybody.
TJ slacking.
Frank from Empire State says, just stay on, put your cat on. Just stay on, put your cat on, TJ. LOL.
Let's see here real quick.
TJ, did you listen to any of the show today?
No. I tuned in for a section where somebody asked, who would you rather have, Wally or Kaliev? And then that was about the extent to what I watched of the show.
Tony Cheese says, hope all goes well, TJ, and hope your baby is yours. Wow. Okay.
Well, yes, I hope that as well. I hope the baby is mine. That'll be big.
Drew says, TJ, stop being an ignoramus. No promises there. Anthony Rizzi says, need to keep losing. Maybe at some point management will realize we need to make some major changes. Can you put that comment up, please, X? Not that one.
Wait, what did you say?
Rizzi. Anthony, I do them in order.
Chill, dude, chill. Dang.
You need to keep losing. Maybe at some point management will realize we need to make some major changes. Fire Lou, then the core. First Lou, then the core. Gungun says, TJ, good luck tomorrow to you and the lovely Paige.
Thank you. Thank you. Much appreciated. Sorokin, this does not help the Lamanites' point of view. That's for certain. They could go ahead and trash talk Sorokin all they want on how bad he's been, but pretty much across the board has been very comparable to Shesterkin, if not a little better.
And the high danger chances, the number is way higher for Sorokin than Shesterkin.
Yep. So his average, his high danger percentage save is a lot higher than Shesterkin's here this year. And he faces a lot more of those chances as well. Oh, no.
Wait, what does it say?
Oh,
Just-
that's Sonic. What is the name? Sonic something meme.
Daniel, when I call Call of Duty is better than Sonic. Oh God.
Seriously, what the frick is you guys' problems? Saying Sonic's a terrible franchise and saying, oh, forget Sonic, I'm playing Call of Duty. Forget you! Forget you!
Oh God.
Call of Duty,
That looks like
I
you.
have a little message to Call of Duty.
Oh no.
Do you want to know what I think of Call of Duty?
Yes.
Well, I'll tell you what I think of Call of Duty. This is what I think of Call of Duty. This is what I think of Call of Duty. Tell me, go ahead, tell me right now to play Call of Duty. I will not listen to a single word you guys are saying. I mean, seriously, what the frick?
What the frick?
There it is. And I think there's one more item he sent us here. Let's see. Oh gosh. 2 league goaltenders given the choice. Who would you put between the pipes? And that's what it was. That picture and the image produced by the NHL.com. Who would you rather have in net? Sorokin or Shesterkin?
Sorokin.
I'll
How
go
much-
with Sorokin too.
Dude, this
I'd
game
rather take Sorokin.
for Devils win it.
Let's pop up some more comments. Wayne M says,
Bye,
Blue
TJ.
should,
Make sure not to end the stream. Thanks.
well, TJ, who are you predicting to win the game tomorrow?
When's the last time the Rangers played?
I think the same time as the Islanders.
Islanders by 5, baby. Let's get
I
it.
think they both had off for quite a while.
Isles by 5. Let's get it.
Now the Rangers just played on Thursday. That's still a good bit of rest, a good chunk of rest. The Islanders' last game, I think, was on Tuesday. Okay, so the Islanders have 2 more days rest. The Islanders are taking home the Stadium Series Classic. That's what's going to happen.
I disagree.
Okay, one team has had Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, 4 days off, and one team's had 2 days off. I'm saying it's going to be the Islanders. They're going to come out, I think, fired up. I think they're going to have extra energy. I think the Islanders take this game.
Rangers 5, Islanders 1.
Wow. Okay, Grump.
Wayne M says, Lou should be selling harder than Randolph and Mortimer Duke from Trading Places after they realized the crop report was wrong.
All right. Bye, TJ. Hey, he managed to not end the stream. Look at that.
Hey, there you go.
Crazy.
All right. And everyone who says congratulations to TJ, absolutely. Thank you so much. He says thank you. I know he does. So, yeah, you can just pop those up real quick. Oh, hold on. Frank has some advice. Let me give you some advice. This will be the greatest moment of your life, like it was for me, another dad. So keep that in mind and savor it. Absolutely. I've already told him that. His life is going to change for the better after tomorrow. JP says, TJ.
I just thought the No More Sleep was nice.
Yeah, very good. TJ, if it's in 3 hours, possibly get some coffee or tea ready and stay cool. I'm really happy for you. Yeah. Tony Chi says, TJ's baby probably will have my baby beat. He was 10 pounds and the wife didn't use medication. Wow. Wow. That's a big, I feel bad for your wife. John A has a comment at 9:34 that says, the terms of the players is a twofold killer. If you could just pop that up, please, X.
Okay, you got to give me a second to find it. Takes a minute.
It's right underneath the one that's starred right now. There we go. The terms of the players is a twofold killer. Not only does it prevent the team from moving players out for cap relief and or picks and prospects, it stops them from promoting anybody from the minors. Simply ask, absolutely. And it's not like they're stars. You want to lock up stars long term, not jabronis. I mean, not guys who are, bottom 6 players. You don't need to sign a bottom 6 player more than a 2-3 year deal tops. That's it. If they want more than that, let them sign somewhere else. They're a dime a dozen. A dime a dozen. You only want to sign stars to long-term deals. Next, please. Okay. Anthony Rizzi says.
Hold on. I'm trying to do 2 things at once, so you got to give me a second.
The scummy Flyers have just scored to make it 2-1 Devils. Anthony Rizzi says, in the offseason, the following need to be moved. Lee, Nelson, Engvall, Mayfield, and yes, Pellick, please. Like I said, everybody's pretty much available. That's just the way it is. Dobson's a keeper. I would keep the young guys. That's it. Anybody who's 29 years and older, move them out. And I'd move Nelson now. You're not going to get any greater value for him in the offseason than you are now. The prices that they pay at the trade deadline are always much higher than they are in the offseason, always. John A. says,
Well, here, read this one.
Don't millennial it all up. LOL. That's from Frank. Too late. John A. says, Grumpy, did you watch The Rock's promo from last night on SmackDown? Not sure if his sports analogies hit the intended mark. I did not see it, but I think his return has been a failure so far. I mean, I don't know if the plan was to have him be a bad guy to start, but they saw the backlash from Cody fans that they had to go in that direction. Had to go. And maybe that was the plan, but I don't know why they made him a bad guy. I just don't see why. Unless he's going to be there more often. And I don't know if he is. I mean, would you want to be wrestling when you're 54, 55 years old? Or, do you want to be making movies? I'd rather be making movies. Jason says, that's one weird kid. What do you think he's talking about? I think he's talking about TJ.
No, he's talking about that dude who was on the side or something.
Yeah. I mean, he's got problems.
Yeah, I'm trying to find the goal, Drew. Just give you a minute. I'm going to see if I can find it on YouTube.
Drew says, I did see that Matt Maggio, it's Maggio, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Had a sick goal yesterday. He's in the Bridgeport Islanders. Just to let you know. Frank says, I still feel Toronto or other desperate teams would give a second for Mayfield, so do it. Yeah. I mean, if you can move Mayfield, I think it's tough. But if you can move Mayfield, you absolutely do. They should have moved him at last year's trade deadline. They probably could have got a first for him. Decided not to do it. Adam P. says, I just looked at the standing. The Islanders are screwed. I think we'd want the Flyers to win, and here New Jersey is winning. Well, here's what you don't want. You don't want the game going to overtime because then both teams are getting points. And then let's say Jersey wins in overtime. I think Jersey is more of a threat than Philadelphia long term.
Yeah, I can't find that goal on YouTube. So,
okay, here we
get access to Twitter. I can probably find it, but I don't.
That's okay. Frank says from Empire State, Barzell has missed three practices in a row. I don't know if he practiced today. Wara said it's maintenance rest, but I don't buy that. I don't buy it either. You missing 3 days in a row practice? That's not maintenance. 3 days tells me you have an injury. I don't know what it is, but that sounds like injury related to me, not maintenance. Wayne M says, thoughts on whether or not the team would be in a better place from a roster and cap perspective if Snow were still the GM. Probably yes. But here's the thing. We wouldn't have made the playoffs probably in any of those other seasons that we did under Trotz. So you have to look at it that way. There's your trade-off. Anthony Rizzi says, I think Mayfield's hometown, Colorado, would be interested in him for the playoffs. I think his hometown is actually St. Louis, Missouri. But if we can trade him to Colorado, like I said, we need young players in the pipeline. We don't have any. They have to be moved out.
All right. And then
Adam P says, Grumpy, did you see the Rosner quote that Raw ripped into Engvall? Well, you know what?
I have it up right here if you want to watch it.
Yes, I absolutely want to see it.
I think this is it. I hope it's it. We'll find out.
We'll find out. Things are coming fast and furious. Stefan Rosner, let's hear it.
Oh, hold on.
Oh, I think the quote is up above. Is it not? Here we go. Stefan Rosner. Head coach Pradiwa giving it to Pierre Engvall for turning his back on the puck and not opening up. First time I've seen Wad do that the way he just did. You could hear a pin drop. Old habits die hard. Now he says he has a 180-degree turn from what he was in the past. I don't think that's the case. I feel bad him ripping on Pierre Engvall because you want to know what? That's not Pierre Engvall's skill set. He's a third line winger. He's okay defensively, skates hard. He won't go into corners. He's not good offensively. I mean, I'm not going to bury him for that. Just not. He's not offensive. You think he's going to be a better offensive player at 27, 28 years old? I just don't see it. Gungun says, Grumpy, I challenge you to try and explain to Sonex in 5 sentences or less what made Led Zeppelin so frightening. I can't do it. They were the greatest rock and roll band of all time, weren't they? Heavy metal. They weren't even heavy metal if you think about it. I mean, they were rhythm and blues band. They did great. I still get goosebumps when I hear Stairway to Heaven. If I don't hear it like for a while, 6 months, I'm like, oh man, I get the goosebumps. Absolutely do. Drew says, famous last words, in Lou we trust, John Ledecky, 2021. Well, sometimes things have to change. Anthony says Barzell is hurt because Watt is playing him 25, 26 minutes a night because the other guys suck. And yes, they do. And here's our final comment for the evening from Stalin Vidal. Hey, Grumpy, what do you think about the Islanders stadium jerseys for tomorrow?
I'll pull them up. Give me a second.
Yeah, I thought it looked better. I saw them, but I like what they had on the shoulders. I have to say, I wish they would have done something more than just aisles. And like I said, there's not enough contrast in a lot of these jerseys for whatever reason. So here we go. If we get number 27, that's the worst number you could possibly have.
Here we go. We'll maximize that one right there.
Yeah.
Can you see him okay?
I do like what's on this. Yeah, I can see it fine. I do like what's on the shoulders. I just wish they'd have more contrast. There's really no contrast in those jerseys.
See, I don't like the fact that none of these jerseys have trim on them. It's all just two solid cut. They should have added more white trim, and I don't like the aisles across the middle. They should have brought back the fisherman.
True. I agree.
Yep.
All right.
Do we want to show the last thing that we had queued up?
Sure. What was that?
The thing about the Flyers.
Oh, yes, sure. Absolutely. I thought it was interesting today. We saw the Flyers coming in, all dressed up as Rocky.
Such a big part of it.
And I think it's pretty good.
Love it. Off the team bus.
I kind of like it. I kind of like what they did there.
That's unbelievable.
I like it. And they also had the Devils.
That is so cool.
Came in as just New Jersey guys, which I thought was pretty good too. I like it.
I know I'm rookie, but I think he's with the Joe.
Absolutely. I think it's the only sport you can get away with doing that. Maybe they would do it in the NBA, but I don't think you'd see that in football or in baseball. Absolutely not. But I did enjoy that for certain. Those are ugly AF.
That's about the jerseys. Those jerseys are putrid.
No one likes the jerseys.
Oh, God.
Grumpy, can you say this sentence for the podcast? This is bussin', no crap.
No cap.
No cap. No crap, no cap. Good way to end it. Yep. This is bussin'. Jason Cameron says, great job, Son X. Welcome to social media stardom.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, everybody, for the comments. Really appreciate the interaction, as always. And then I guess this is the end, right, Grum?
X, do you have anything to say before we get off?
Yeah, appreciate the comments and the interaction. I will start watching hockey more. We'll try to do a better job of that. And yeah, appreciate the positivity. Thank you.
So when are we going to see you again, X?
X time. That's right.
You X time. Very good. I just want to say love and laughter to everyone who listens and even those who don't. From TJ, who's not here, Liza, who will be here tomorrow, the lovely Paige, who's always here, Son X, and the Grumpy Old Man. And also, please, tomorrow, listen to the TJ and the Grumpy Old Man show. Make sure that you hit a like button, subscribe on Facebook, Subscribe on YouTube. Absolutely YouTube. Please subscribe on YouTube. And we'll see you tomorrow, 8 o'clock Eastern time for the TJ and the Grumpy Old Man show. Thank everyone for listening. And it's, as always, it's our pleasure to interact with Islander fans. We just love doing it. Thank you so much and have a great night.